So one of the most anticipated knowledge that I would like Biafrans to put their egg into is the mission to push Biafra to the permanent site. We must stay connected. We must stay committed. We must push through no matter what the case may be. This is not the end game. The end game must begin from every possible means. From throwing parties, heading words, and most times these whole situations will turn a blue eye on the very best knowledge. Let me communicate the facts and let's push through every word that we need to push so that things will not spoil before we begin to tell ourselves the truth. When it comes to Biafra, one must hold themselves tight and not let anything put us in disarray. Because the only way we can gather this step and make it work is by hustling the terms and conditions. And that's the only way we can hold ourselves together. It doesn't matter what spoils, it doesn't matter who spoils it. What matters more is that these people are not ready to give up. And because we're not ready to give up, it will be easier to assist us than to destroy us. Just take a good look at everything, the way it goes and the way it happens. It is a full-blown situation that so many people have not looked into. From the M16 delivery, M26 delivery, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's case on 15th of December, Biafra referendum. These are things that honestly they fear too much. And they can't do any other thing but to release Nnamdi Kanu to us. We need to see him. We need to see him walk free in the street of Biafra. Perceive the airs of Biafra. Eat Biafran food. Rest and sleep in Biafra. Not in some kind of zoo prison that people don't know how to configure. And one of the important things here is that we must hold ourselves undoubtedly, persuade ourselves, put ourselves together, and continue in the right path. Because the only way we can hold things together is by delivering notice on what matters more. And by so doing, we have engaged ourselves with greater knowledge. And the future is already making sense. So as we fight to continue getting the most important things, let's understand that the game is about to change. And everything that we have prayed for will definitely work. Boom. And we can't be fighting and figuring attitudes where it is. You see, for the sake of tomorrow, let's keep a record that is straight. Let's consider every fact, everything that needs to be considered, without looking or locking heads. Let's not portray ourselves as enemies of the people, enemies of ones who would not understand and underestimate the fact that we share. This is one big reason. So as we continue to sparkle facts, let's undoubtedly pull strings and understand where the whole situation room is. I must tell you that again and again, figures are being made, things are being considered, and theories have been written. The Biafran actualization will happen like a dream. And so many people will say that every struggle that we made, every word that we said, and every figure that we calculated, we put in order. Nothing more, nothing less. So, as we enlighten ourselves on the reason why we must restore the Biafran nation, let's at the same time put ourselves in that very room where theories will be made. So, giving up for the fact that the project must be actualized, let's in one way or the other reconsider ourselves as one big family. Noting the fact and pushing ourselves in the optimus word of restoration. This is one big reason why we must put ourselves together and consider that we're not fighting ourselves, but we are fighting for ourselves to live, not to survive, but to live. We are not meant to be surviving, we are meant to live. And that is where the sweetness of Biafra will happen. So manana eme nke a na-eme ọ dịka anaghị eme ife a na-eme, mana nwa ọnụ nke bụ eziokwu nke emegoro already adịgo ka oge si wee dị. And as we march for victory, we must march for a larger audience, because that will be the only point where every Biafran can speak, and will fight for the freedom of our children if need be.